Hi BNI Staffordshire, in particularly BNI at 10. I'm doing this video as just a support from a learning point we had from in our chapter from Matthew Tolley this week, the solar panel provider, about filling in your gains profile, and I was one who put my hand up and said, actually, I've not looked at that for quite a while, so I thought it might be worthwhile just popping together a quick video to just share with you how to do this and maybe some tips. And you'll see here on the screen, I think that way, there we go. On that side, how we can do this. And I've just opened up BNI Connect. As you can see here, the address bniconnectglobal.com. /web/secure/home. I mean, you know, I'm sure you can bookmark. You've got it bookmarked somewhere. But you come up with this screen, and in this screen we have all your details, what you've done, and I want you to go here to Update Profile, My BNI page. It sort of sits pretty central at the top. So we'll update the profile BNI page, and we can see there's a number of options here. This is my main profile, and actually something that people don't realize is you can put in here you can embed some YouTube links. So if you've got some nice videos, this is a place to put them where people can see. And what I want to do is just quickly flick through. It'll talk about editing the profile, your phone numbers, keep them up to date, keep your address to date. Like me, I've moved over the past couple of years. That wasn't up to date, my bad. This shows your how you like to be contacted or not by BNI and other members. But this thing here, this link is your profile where you have your gains. Now here's something that I did notice. We have to keep this up to date because in years in business, I could actually say I'd not looked at this for 2 years. And it doesn't update automatically. You can't put a day where you started and just hope it keeps on clicking up. So you have to update that regular, how long you've been in business. The previous types of jobs, the things that you've done, that's quite handy because it can give people a view of your experiences. And again, it's credibility, it's visibility. Family, children, you know, pets. I've got a grand dog. It's got the IQ of a glass of water. I've actually had cactuses with more intelligence. Hobbies and interests, whatever you like to get up to. And again, it's a conversation point. You might find commonality in the sort of hobbies that you've got. It gives you something to talk about, sort of bonding and rapport. Where you live, how long you've been in that city. Far too long for my liking, but there we go. And things that you want to do. And just put something in there, and like, you know, my key to success, I just stuck at it. That, you know, no genius going on here. Your commercial, and I found this very, very useful, your commercial for the stuff that you're doing, to let people know how they would easily communicate what you do. And let's pretend you actually say in the meeting, I want to speak to Jeff Bloggs. Joe Bloggs was busy. And they say, okay, I know this guy. What do I say to them? They can go to the commercial, and this thing is something that they've got to be able to share easily, such that, you know, we work with great companies, great people. They've got one or more of these traits. Traits are great. You know, they're exceptional at what they do. They're well experienced, highly qualified. You know, they have to grow a client base, and they struggle with these things. And, you know, take this format, and, you know, we work with these companies. They have these traits. They have these sort of problems that we generally fix. So, and use both of them. Hey, it's there to be used, right? And then we get into the gains profile. And if you don't remember what this is, you should get yourself on the MSP. Certainly in Staffordshire, we have an MSP every month. The goals, accomplishments, interests, networks and skills, and we go through that. But your goals, and here I've got my business goals for BNI, both things for me, but also what I can generate for other people. Give us gain. It's the whole philosophy of BNI. What I'd really like, one new client into my sales mastery, one new coaching client a month. Let me put a space in there. There we go. One foundations course, and what I want for the entire company. Accomplishments, great things that your organization have achieved so far. The recognition. It can be, how many great testimonials you've had within BNI. Maybe local, national, international recognition. Some of your interests, some that you're proud of, some that you're not so proud of. I'm a Stoke City supporter. It's been tough. Um, but again, it's a conversation. People understand the sort of things that you like, and it can be a conversation starter. And your networks, the places you go to, the people that you could meet who are in those networks, that you could be of value to your one-to-one. And this is really where this comes into its own, the one-to-one. And your skills, your special, your unique skills. And we've got to make sure that this unique skills is not, we talk about USPs, our unique selling points. Quite often they're universal selling points. Everybody can do them. So have a look at this. If you're writing in here what everyone can do, you need to rewrite it, because this is about what you know, your skills, your unique skills, the stuff that you bring to the marketplace. And then you give your one-to-ones, or anyone in BNI, your ideal referrals. Who's good for you? Let me just change the editing there. The top products that you have. A bit more editing. I need to get better at this stuff. Your top problem solved. So, for me, top problem solved is companies who don't prospect enough, do too much discounting. They do a lot of work, and then their prospects go into witness protection and they can't contact them again. Having your prices compared and shared. It's all frustrating things that we fix. You put your things that you fix, that people go, I need that. But it gives this holistic picture of what people, why people would want to talk to you. And then your favourite BNI story. If you've got one, it's a conversation point. Mine's a bit of stupidity, but there we go. And your ideal referral partner. And this is great, because this is reticular activation. When people see, in my case, recruitment consultants who are hiring for sales and management, accountants who see business results, and who genuinely want to be proactive in supporting their client success, that gives them a picture of who would be good for me and my business. Put that in, fill this in. This is a valuable document. And you know what I found when I was going through it? It made me think, actually, I need to refocus on a few things. So it's not a business plan, but it just refocuses. I found it very useful. I commend it to you. Give it a go. I hope this is of value. Take care.